Okay, so one of the most important muscle groups in relation to posture, in relation to keeping your upper middle spine healthy, is the upper back. Now, whilst there are various different ways to do press-ups, certainly in relation to body weight in a gym setting, you can pull things towards you horizontally. You can row effectively, as in I'm rowing a dumbbell there. However, I need a cable or a machine to row in that direction. If I'm at a bench, let's say, then I guess I've got to row. Yeah, that's exactly the same plane of movement. However, when it comes to body weight, that's something different entirely. One of the hardest muscle groups to hit is the upper back. But effectively, for every exercise that you do that's a push exercise, there should be one that does exactly the opposite. In fact, probably more important. So with that in mind, here is a body weight upper back exercise. It's on some of the programs, so I thought I'd go through it in relation to technique, because it does look very similar to a different program, but in the way that we're doing it in this exercise, it's hitting a completely different muscle group. Let's get into it. So my start position, and it looks a little bit like a sit-up, but I'm not using my start muscles at all, other than to just kind of brace my spine, which is not too important because my body weight's supported by the ground. But it kind of looks like this. So I'm bringing my arms out to 90 degrees, down into the ground. My elbows are always slightly further forwards than my shoulder. My upper back is almost resting on the ground, so that's my start-finish position. From there, I'm kind of pressing the ground underneath me, and I'm lifting myself off as high as I can. All I'm doing is tightening my stomach, no more than that. I'm not trying to use my stomach muscles. Slowly come back down with control. I'm still pushing the ground. I'm still squeezing my shoulder blades together. Before my shoulder blades rest, I'm rowing and pushing the ground away from underneath me, just tightening my stomach muscles. There will be quite a bit of stomach muscle involvement, but I'm really trying to, the emphasis is really on pushing from the back of the arms and squeezing the shoulder blades together to get me up. And the emphasis is also, I'm really kind of putting the brakes on and going slowly on the way down. Before my shoulder blades touch the ground, I'm lifting back up and really focusing on squeezing my shoulder blades together. So in relation to making that exercise harder, I'm aiming to come up as high as I can. Also, the more I am pushing the ground away from me using my upper body and squeezing my shoulder blades together, the more effective and the harder. I can make it a little bit easier by sort of doing an assisted sit-up. So my focus is on using my upper body, using my arms, but I can sort of I can use my start muscles I can sort of squeeze my ribs towards my hips at the same time to assist my upper back. But I'm really aiming to put the brakes on the way down. Okay, so that is a kind of do anywhere effective upper back exercise that you can throw into the routine. So, hotel room, as I am here on the decking in a garden. So that is a kind of upper back exercise that's relatively challenging, that you can put into the routine. If you see it in the routine somewhere, hopefully that's explained it in sort of deeper technique as well. Okay. Thank you very much.